advanced program See Clearly Again is useful for you in 9 different cases. If you want to prevent future vision problems, maybe you don't have problems now, and you see well now, but you don't want to have presbyopia and cataracts and glaucoma and macular degeneration when you're older, well, then it's a very good idea to take the course now so that you can prevent these problems, and you can also teach them in your family so that nobody has vision problems. It's also very useful if you want to protect your eyes from screens, like computer screens, cell phones, smartphones, tablets, and artificial environments in general with artificial lights, which we are very exposed to them since 2020. The See Clearly Again program is also useful for you if you want to be able to read as much as you want with maximum efficiency and without having tired eyes or damaging your eyes. So for readers that love reading, this program is for you. Also, if you want to stop wearing glasses or contact lenses and be able to see clearly again. So this is like the main objective for most people, to be able to get rid of glasses and contact lenses and see with their own eyes and be functional and read and drive and do everything else without glasses. So then the program is good for you in that case. Also, so if you want to not have to use, these don't have glasses actually, but if you want to stop wearing them and throw them away and enjoy the beauty of life, well, the program is good for you. Also, if you want to balance your eyes because you have very different vision capacities between your 2 eyes, well, you will find everything that you need in there to balance all of your, both of your eyes to see 3D and with a very good fusionated image. Of course, the program is good for you if you want to get rid of 1 or more symptoms, and I can tell you the list of symptoms later, but definitely for myopia, astigmatism, presbyopia, hyperopia, but also other kinds of symptoms like cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, floaters, and many others that we may mention in detail if you want. Okay, also the See Clearly Again program is useful for you if you want to avoid getting surgery. There's so many students who already had an appointment for surgery and they signed up to the program and they went through the course and they canceled the surgery because they didn't need it anymore. So, I mean, how big is that you don't need to go through the pain and the risks and the costs of the surgery, yeah? And also there's people who already have had surgery, maybe years ago or maybe recently, and often after you get surgery, in 58% of the cases, the problems come back. According to a study by the ophthalmology department in the University of Helsinki, 58 of the cases where people get surgery, they get back the same symptoms that they were operated for some time afterwards. Yeah, so they need to wear glasses again. Well, if you don't want to have to wear glasses after surgery, or if you don't want to have a second surgery and you want to improve your vision, again, you can use the See Clearly Again program for that. And we have also many, many cases of people who have had surgery already and now they improve their vision with our method. And if you already have very severe impairments, like you have lots of different symptoms that are like degenerations, like glaucoma, and you have lost part of your optic nerve, or macular degeneration, or retinosis, or cataracts. If you have even several of those, or if you have high myopia, I would say then it's even more important that you start learning natural vision improvement right now, because your eyes are already so damaged that you want for those damage to stop, and then that you can improve your vision. And well, in this case, the process may take longer, and it will demand more commitment on your side, more engagement and more practice. But we have so many testimonials of people who have improved their vision so greatly after having so many different symptoms, and some of them were very hard. So you can use it for that too. And of course, you can use the See Clearly Again program if you want to help a beloved person that has vision problem, maybe an older person, maybe your parents, or maybe your partner, or maybe your brother or sister. Or of course, if you have children, you can use this method to teach them how to see clearly again without glasses or surgery and have a very good vision for life. So, of course, whether it's you or the person that you want to help, you or them, will have to apply what you learn. I mean, clicking on a button and getting the course is not going to do the trick, is not going to be enough. You have to watch lessons, you have to do the exercises, play the games, apply the tactics and the techniques. And even if you practice just a little bit every day, for example, if it's 5 minutes, 15 minutes a day, you will accumulate the positive results. And I have to tell you, natural vision improvement, the ClearSight method works at any age. We've had children from 7 years old into people over 90 years old, and all of them have improved their vision greatly. I myself healed my vision with the help of my parents, of course, and this first ophthalmologist who taught them how to do with me when I was 6 months old. So it really works at any age. And it also works whether it's congenital from birth or if it appeared later. And I have prepared some testimonials, and if you're curious to see them, I can show you examples, and you don't have to believe my words. You can see how other people have done it. It works for people who have already had surgery and for people who have not had surgery. And if you think, oh, I would like to take the course, but I don't have the money, well, if you think of the alternatives, like the glasses, the lenses, the contact lenses, the surgery, all of these other options are so much more expensive that the price of this course is actually peanuts compared to glasses. Many of my students tell me that just one single pair of glasses costs twice as much as the price of the course. So it's not a question of money, it's whether you want to do it this way. And if you're thinking about, oh, I don't have the time to do a course, well, how much time do you lose every day because of all the problems that you have with your eyesight, and when you don't have your glasses, how much concentration do you lose? You're actually going to save a lot of time. Of course, you will have to take some time during 6 weeks to learn the program and apply the techniques and practice them. But once you've gone through the process, you're going to save so much time for the rest of your life. Well, and if we go back to the money part, it's estimated, at least in Spain, that a person with vision problems spends about 10,000 euros, so let's say $10,000 over 10 years between glasses, lenses, and contact lenses. And people who have surgery, depending on whether it's one eye or both eyes, and depending on the symptom, it can be from $1,500 to $6,000, maybe sometimes more. And then they need to wear glasses again after a period of time, without counting the pain and the risks of the operations. And if you have several people in your family that need glasses or surgery, imagine, it is extremely expensive. A family of 4 can be spending 40,000 euros or dollars in 10 years. You know how much money that is? You could use that money to pay like the down payment for a house, or you could buy a car or several cars, or you could send your children off to university or do wonderful trips and travel around the world. I mean, all this money could be used in so much more interesting ways than on glasses and surgery. So really, the investment that you can make for this program today is peanuts compared to that. Yeah. Yes, and even if you have little times with many commitments and occupations, again, you can do the course because most of the videos last less than 10 minutes, and the practices can be easily carried throughout your day-to-day life. And many of them are going to be habits that you're going to install, and you won't even notice that you're doing them, and you're actually practicing the ClearSight method during the day. Many of the techniques do not require special time. Like, for example, thinking of looking at the far. How much time does it take you to look at the far while you're listening to this webinar? Not extra time, or blinking more often. Things like this. So you can do it even if you have little time, but during the time of the course, you need to have the determination and the dedication to reach your goals, to watch the videos, practice the exercises, and commit to the process. Well, and if you think, but I don't have spare time in my daily life, well, just think how much time makes you, how much time you lose by looking worse and worse. And well, it takes you as much time to look bad and see worse and worse, or to use your eyes right and see better and better. You just need to learn how to do it. And then you can automatically improve your vision every day. But if you see badly, all the tasks are more difficult to you. You have more fatigue, more feeling of helplessness, of dependence, of inability. That really doesn't help you with your goals and objectives in life. When you see well, you save a lot of time every day, every week, every year for your whole life. So it's really worth dedicating 6 weeks to the work of visual education to save time afterwards. So, yeah, and the part of the money that you save in glasses, contact lenses, liquids, consultations with opticians and ophthalmologists, and the expensive, risky, and painful operations, the fact that your vision gets progressively worse with glasses, or that the operation leaves your eyes sore, dry, irritated, watery, with aberrations or scars. The operations also cause often cataracts or keratoconus, and in some cases, you may have the danger of medical errors, and there's people who get blind after surgery. So frankly, it's so much better to test this natural option first. There's an association in Spain of people that have been damaged by surgery, where they gather, because some people even committed suicide because of losing their eyesight due to an operation. Fortunately, it doesn't happen very often, but there is still a risk. So it's so much better to do it in a natural way. And so none of this is necessary, because there's this third way of natural vision improvement, learning how to see well for yourself by learning to take care of your eyes and look well in order to see better and better.